Football in Wales has always been built on community, local clubs, loyal travelling supporters and a domestic league battling for attention against some of the biggest teams in world football. But in 2026-27 the Cymru Premier enters a new era. For the first time in over a decade, the league will expand from 12 to 16 teams in a bid to reshape competition, attract new fans, boost commercial interest and redefine the future of Welsh football.
I think what is really interesting is that every club's got a real passion to make the league better, to grow the league, to grow our clubs, to grow fellow clubs, because it's not just about having one team that is far superior. It's about everyone growing to make it a competitive league, which people like.
For years, clubs have raised concerns about repetition, with familiar opponents meeting multiple times within a single season.
Sometimes we have to do analysis on one team 5-6 times in a year. And hopefully it mitigates a lot of that. And, I think that it can become a bit monotonous and, you're looking at the same personnel, the same opposition quite often.
This expansion promises greater variety, new opponents, different challenges, and a change of rhythm to the usual league campaign.
I think it's the variety of games. I think that's what's really exciting with this, because as I said, it's going to be at least another 4 teams that you might not have ever played before, different fan bases coming across. That impetus, as I said, even hosting South Wales clubs on Friday night is going to be different.
While many welcome the rebrand, others remain uncertain, questioning how the new format will work in practice.
A lot of people won't understand exactly how it's going to work out, because I'm a little bit confused and others are confused as to how it's going to sort of like shape up. You've got the championship, top 5, something like that, and you got the middle 6 and the relegation bottom 5.
Since Connah's Quay Nomads claimed back-to-back Cymru Premier titles in 2020 and 2021, TNS have won 5 championships in a row, leaving people to wonder whether structural change alone can end their hot streak.
What they've created next year is another version where if you want to win the league, you'll have to play TNS 4 times and you'll have to beat them 3 times. Nobody in this league can do that. So what they should have done is gone for a league of 16 teams with everybody playing each other home and away. Just once home, once away.
Clubs promoted from regional leagues are expected to arrive in the top flight more prepared than ever before, challenging the theory that expansion will diminish standards on the pitch.
I think maybe it might take a bit of time for some of the teams to adjust, but I think maybe over a few years it'll definitely give a chance to increase the quality. There's definitely good players in the league below who can step up as well.
I've been out to watch the Cymru North quite a lot of times. We've got 4 lads out on loan in that league now, and I've been pleasantly surprised by the standard, and there's some very good players in there, and you can see the same in the Cymru South. You look how tight that league is. We played Caerphilly in the Cup last year and they were a very good team.
For supporters, structural change isn't just about league tables. It modifies routines built over decades. Travel, finances and scheduling all influence whether fans can continue following their teams week to week.
Personally, I'm against playing too many on a Friday night, because from my own point of view and others, we can't make as many Friday night games as we could if it was a Saturday.
Nothing that the Welsh FA can do is going to make playing Barry Town at Flint in North Wales attractive to the local population.
I know there's talk of Friday, more games on a Friday, trying to change the sort of S4C kick-off times so it doesn't clash with other big sort of games in England and stuff like that. I've seen, I'm not sure on all the figures, but there's definitely figures being released where they've had, obviously with Colmbank going up, they might have had 1,000 plus at a few games. I think the Welsh Cup semis, both of them are sold out now. So I think it's definitely going in the right direction.
Unlike fully professional leagues, the Cymru Premier operates within a hybrid model where most players and staff balance full-time jobs alongside top-flight football. Despite concerns over travel and fixture congestion in the new calendar, more match days and increased commercial interest provide optimism and fewer gaps between matches.
This is the first home game we're playing this evening in February since just after Christmas, just before Christmas. And then we've got another fortnight. The next home game after this is in March. So you could argue there aren't enough fixtures at the moment.
Ultimately, the success of any changes cannot be judged immediately. League structures rarely deliver instant transformations. Instead, progress should be measured in attendance, competitiveness, and how Welsh clubs perform on the European stage.
TNS had a wonderful campaign a couple of seasons ago now, and I've been fortunate enough to be a player and have successful European campaigns, and there's nothing better